we just gradually drifted apart. Don't know why, we just did. Yeah, that's like saying we just gradually gained weight. Not sure why, but we did. My name is Steve Harley. I've been working with couples as a marriage coach for a few decades now. The comment of just drifting apart, very common. Couples trying to explain why their marriage is about to end. And they just say, well, it just happened. It just gradually occurred over the years, this reason, that reason, and here we are. As I've been doing this for a long time, it's not too hard to understand. I don't care where you've been, what your experiences are, the advantages, disadvantages. You're about to sign up for something that has an over 50% failure rate, and you're just going to feel your way through this. 50%! Why would people sign up for something that has a 50% failure rate? Because they don't think they're going to be one of those 50%. Because they can't imagine it. Goes back to the hope idea. They still have hope. The only way, and I found the only way you can be successful at something like marriage is to become educated on what it requires in order to be successful. It's that straightforward. Fortunately for most of us, the education isn't rocket science. It's not that complicated. It's just you've got to know what you're doing. It's required that you have an understanding of what success requires. Careful. What you're going to find sooner than later is that what success requires is not something natural. It's easy to understand, but you're going to quickly recognize that all the things that are required for you to be successful are things that you might not do naturally, which isn't the problem. That's actually part of the solution. Think about it. Backing up for a second. As I've said many times before, the reason why I'm such a huge fan of marriage is because when it's working right, when it's being operated correctly, it's an elevator. It makes you greater. You are more than what you were before you got married. That's a big deal. You just want to make sure that's true for your spouse, that they are more than, they are greater than before they met you. Well, in order for all of that to come together, you have to know what you're doing. You have to develop, you have to establish, you have to build. That's the process. It's just, you've got to understand the elements that are required for all of that to come together. Fortunately, we've provided you with all that information. MarriageBuilders.com. Our basic concepts, or better yet, we've got programs. We've got 3 different types of programs. One all by yourself, one a little bit guided, and the other handheld. Your choice. Check it out. Again, the reason why I'm directing you toward those is that you just need to know. It isn't that you just drifted apart. You drifted apart because, how do I say this? Well, I'll say it bluntly. You didn't know what you were doing. See, and that's not a fault issue. That's not a blame issue, nor should it be a shame issue. It's just a thing. You have to know. You just got to take the time to make sure that you know what you need to know. It's pretty straightforward, as you're going to soon find out. So take a look at our options. I think you're going to find you'll be able to select something that works for you, what you're willing to do at this point, and then have at it. Again, my name is Steve Harley. Doing this for decades. It's a process. It's an education. Applying yourself with that education, you'll have a lot to look forward to. All right. Hope you have a great day.